Hey everybody, it's Trick or Treat in Columbus, and it's October 29th, 2015. I got like 10 minutes before trick or treaters start coming to the door. If it's anything like last year, there'll only be like 5, but you know, it's the thought that counts. And yeah, I'm gonna do little snippets of video over the next few days, and kind of like I did with Beltane, and put it all together, and by Monday it should be uploaded, so you guys can see how this witch does Samhain. So yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you guys in a bit. Bye. Okay, so here we are. This is post trick-or-treat. I want y'all to look at all the damn candy I have left. Look at all this. Why? Because I live in the hood, and in the hood, we get a total of 5 trick-or-treaters on Halloween night. And I buy all this candy, expecting kids. I mean, you know, of course, I'll eat it because the kids didn't. But still, look at all the damn candy that's left. It's insane. It was also really fucking cold outside. So, that was the extent of trick-or-treat night. And now I have to go clean. Bye-bye. Okay, on Samhain night, I'm going to show y'all my family altar that I put up with the Halloween decorations and all that. And I'm going to show you with the candles all burning and all that, but I thought maybe I would do just like a little tour to... Okay, so I'm trying to get like 10 minutes in to do this because I've been trying to do this since last night, and everybody's been in and out of the house, and it's only going to get worse between here and tomorrow. But this is my ancestor altar that I put up on my mantle every year. It always went on my actual altar until last year when I moved here. I'm sorry it's so dark. I have like no fucking light in this area at all. But I just wanted to show it to y'all and tell y'all who all these people are and why they're on here. Okay, so this is my grandfather's mother and father. And yeah, that was the first picture I ever saw of my great-grandmother young. And I was like 7, and I was completely fucking shocked because, you know, when you're a kid, you don't think old people have ever been young before. But, yeah, that's them. And this is my grandfather's grandfather, who he actually resembles quite a bit. These people right here are supposed to be my grandmother's... Here, let me hold it up in the light here because there's no fucking light, my god. Anyway, they're supposed to be my grandmother's mother's family, but I'm the one who traced the family tree, and I'm not 100% sure who they are. So I put the picture up there, and I honor them and all that, but I don't know who the hell they are. This right here is my great-grandmother. She's the short one in the back there, the only female in the back. And her brothers and sisters that were alive at that time. This was in 1992. This was at my Aunt Helen's funeral, actually, my great-grandma's daughter. And it was the last time that they were all together. And her sister passed away shortly after that, and then my great-grandma passed away, and so on and so forth. If you've seen the Roots of My Family's Magic video, this is my Aunt Ree, the one who was totally a witch and called herself a witch and all that good stuff. If you forget her on the family altar, you know about it before Halloween, I promise you that. She makes sure of that. This is my... God, it just keeps getting worse. I'm trying to get y'all in the light, and damn. This is my great-grandmother, and my Aunt Lila, my grandma's sister, and me. All of my grandma's sisters are dead, and Grandma Betty's on here a lot because I loved her very much, and she's in a lot of pictures. In fact, this is her right here in the center. She always gets the center spot because she was Grandma Betty, and I love her and I miss her. And yeah, funny thing about my whole hear dead people thing, I don't hear my family except for Aunt Ree. I have never had my family talk to me. I don't know why. I've felt them around and things like that, but I don't hear them. I heard Grandma Betty once. She had a message for Grandma, And I bawled like a baby for like 3 hours because I hadn't heard her voice in 20 years. But, yeah, wasn't she pretty? This is my Aunt Helen. My Uncle Sean's sitting there with her, but he's not. He's still here. But that's my grandma's oldest sister, and she was already sick in this picture. She got sick when I was a baby, and I have no memories of her well. She had cancer, and she passed away when I was 5, in October of 92, actually. This is my Aunt Becky, my grandmother's other oldest sister. She's not the oldest, she was the middle. She was a trip. I remember at one point, because I cussed as a child, and we were at the hospital seeing Aunt Helen, and Becky was there, and she told me she was going to cut my tongue out with a steak knife, and she was a character. She was a character. Zeus, my God, move, I'm going to fall over you. This is my great-grandmother, that's my dad's mom over there on the other side. This is her mom and her mom's siblings. Her mom is Eva. I don't know why they wrote the picture or the names on the front of the picture. Damn it, I'm trying to... There we go. But, yeah. So that, Eva is my great-great-grandmother. Oh. And this is that same great-grandmother, Mary Lee. This is her father right here, the big tall guy. And, he was a coal miner and a farmer, and one of her favorite songs actually was Coal Miner's Daughter, because she said it completely described her life. And then these are my, let me see if I can get this straight, my great-great-great-great-grandparents. These are Mary Lee's grandparents, so my great-grandmother's grandparents right here. I can't remember, their name's Paige, but, like, that's their last name, but she didn't put any first names on there, just the last name. But yeah, so this is my family order. Oh, my amazing friend, Facebook friend, Stacy, sent me these beautiful flowers today. She lives in Maine. We've never actually met in person, but we've been friends on Facebook for years, and she is absolutely amazing. She really is. She's like one of the sweetest people you would ever meet in a lifetime. And she told me she was going to send me a present for Samhain. And I opened the door today, and these were on the porch. Aren't they gorgeous? I only had one vase in the house, and it was a short one, so I had to cut the stems down really low. Let's see if I can get the card. I don't know. It's so damn dark in here. Yeah. Here's the card. She is such a sweetheart. She made my day with that. So yeah, today is about deep cleaning and making caramel apples. Celebrating life, y'all. I do that every fucking year. Like, my celebration of life requires cleaning and making caramel apples, because that's what I do with my life, is clean and eat sweet shit I don't need. Alright, so I just wanted to show you all that, and I'll do another shot of it tomorrow night when I have candles burning and all that good shit, but I wanted to kind of introduce you to everybody here. I will talk to you all later.
Awesome.
Alright. Hi, baby.
Hello.
Everybody knows Tony. It's Halloween night, by the way, and there's my mother. She's in the dark corner. That's where we put her. We totally put baby in the corner.
Don't put baby in the corner.
Too late. We did. Here's the mantle. I have candles going. Not as many as I'll have going later, but it's start. Yeah, it's Halloween night, and here's Diamond. No, that's Zeus. There's Zeus licking his balls. And Romeo, who has no balls. Romy, say hi. And Diamond, who is, of course, being an attention whore because, well, she's an attention whore. Anyway, there's supposed to be more people here tonight, but all of my younger siblings left me. So, it's me. My mother, by the way, thinks that she is the most important person on the planet, which is funny, because so does my boyfriend. You're supposed to get boyfriends like your dad, and, well, I kind of did.
everything you just said back. All of it.
Yeah, my dining room's a mess. I actually cleaned last night, but then I left my sister alone for a couple of hours because, see, the lovely boyfriend, he took me to the movies today. On the fly and everything. Totally surprised the shit out of me. Took me to the movies. And we saw Crimson Peak, which is a really good movie. Y'all should go see it. And he spent $9 on beer. He's still sad about that. Give him your sad face, baby. Show him your face when you realize you spent $9 on a beer.
On a beer.
A beer, yeah, one.
Yeah, not a 12.
That's what he said. He was like, man, I could have got 6 of the same kind for the price I just paid for one. But yeah, so I will take more videos later, but this is Halloween night up in this bitch.
Write a bad Yelp review.
And,
We're about to
yeah,
get crazy.
talk to y'all later.
He's over
So,
2
my little brother finally got here.
At
Russell,
8:50.
look up and say hi. Russell, my YouTube people want to say hi to you, goddammit. Say hi to my YouTube people.
Russell's come
There's my little brother.
I'll kill you after.
There's Toady. Still chilling.
Here's Toady.
We've been listening to rap from the 80s because she thinks she's 16 and cool.
I am.
She was never cool, but I just don't have the heart to tell her. And there's Tony with the shirt on. Oh,
Damn, Tom.
yeah, yeah. And the dogs doing what the dogs do, laying around being assholes. I'm getting ready to go make hot dogs. See, I don't do selfies, but I want y'all to see my costume here. Yeah, you do it for me. That would be awesome. Here, let's do the side view so you can see how very pregnant I look today. See the side
See,
view?
there's
Yeah,
someone turn a light
it
on.
looks so cute.
This
Where's
is
the
the
light?
light.
No, there's no. I can't. It's all dark.
There you go.
No, there.
Stand by that light, honey.
This is the-
Just stand by that light.
This is the extent of the lights.
There we go.
There we go. See that side
Now
view?
she's pregnant.
Yeah, that's what they keep telling me.
I put a baby in you.
Oh my God,
It's
that's
Satan's
it.
spawn, it's
I
alright.
take it away.
Yeah.
All right. And on that note, I feel like I should go now. So I will catch y'all later. Don't do that. He will get you back. All right. So
He'll wrestle with you.
apparently this is my little brother's costume. He is the Black Shadow there. My dog is trying to figure out what the fuck.
Watch your face.
He's going, what the fuck is this? He thinks he's an intruder.
No, he thinks he's a dog.
You know what's sad? Out of the two of you, the only thing I can see is his red collar. Y'all are
Oh,
too.
he's ready. He's getting ready to attack you, then.
Yeah, I don't think. Well, no, he's playing. That's Sue's playing.
Go get a toy.
So I thought I would show y'all my little brother's costume. And
Awesome costume, Russell.
Rusty cat.
yeah, there he is. There's Russell. Oh, Diamond or Romy, knock it off. All right, so don't mind the bed rail there that needs to go in the basement. But I've decided to film my ritual if I can find a place to put the camera up that I can work with here on the altar. I'm not gonna actually film me physically. I'm just gonna film the altar. I don't know if I've talked about this before. I think I have, but every year at Samhain, I burn down all of my altar candles, and then I buy new ones because, this is the end of my spiritual year, if you will. It's my my spiritual new year, so I like to start it fresh, and yeah, so I am going to totally get started here. It's starting to rain outside. It sounds really pretty, but anyway, I'm gonna see if I can. See, I can't put that there because of the damn. Maybe I could do it like. Damn. Because I don't want to actually put meat in it. I know that sounds really silly, but I don't because. Here, I'll set you. Let's set right here. Let's see if you can see anything like that. No, not really. Well, hell's bells, y'all. Hell's bells. Because I need something about like that. Or, well, no, something like about there. To where y'all could actually see shit. so you may just have to settle for kind of... Sorry, I know I'm shaking you guys all over the damn place. I am sorry. Move the shell out of the way, and maybe you can at least see the goddess. There's my little chubby goddess there. She, I love her. Okay, it's a crinkled up leaf right there, by the way. Yeah, alright, you guys can, I guess, watch the goddess then while I do this, because, there's, like, no suitable place to put a camera up in this bitch. Alright. And by the way, this is really trippy for me to do, because I think I've said before, like, I am as solitary gets. I don't let people watch me do rituals or anything like that. And even though I'm videotaping it, and, you know, all that good shit, and you're not, like, actually here. Yes, I said videotaped it. Oh my god. Going back to the 90s. But anyway, when you guys aren't actually physically here, it's still kind of like, wow, I'm gonna let people see me do this. But, and ordinarily I play music, but I play music on the phone that I'm using to record this, so... We're sacrificing the music tonight, kids. Okay. I will start, of course, with casting the circle. Oh, and I'm doing my Samhain ritual and my ritual for the waning moon all in one shot. I mean, Saturday night is like a great time to do anything with the waning moon anyway. And it's just easier and better to just get it all out at once. So, yeah. Alright. Okay. Sorry, I'm doing my little visualization to gather energy right now. Y'all can't see me, so I'm telling you what I'm doing. In this place, this circle round, I consecrate the sacred ground. With golden light the space surround, all power here contained and bound. From earth the things that manifest, from air the things of mind, from fire the things that motivate, from water the souls refined. And yet no place or time there be between my worlds, my word and me. Welcome, ancient ones and see, this place is sealed, so mote it be. Hail, guardians of the watchtowers of the north, guardians of earth. I summon stir and call you now to watch over and protect my circle. Hail, guardians of the watchtowers of the east, guardians of air. I summon stir and call you now to watch over and protect my circle. Hail, guardians of the watchtowers of the south, guardians of fire. I summon stir and call you now to watch over and protect my circle. Hail, guardians of the watchtowers of the west, guardians of water. I summon stir and call you now to watch over and protect my circle. Okay, usually when I'm doing my my rituals for the moon, I go ahead and read the charge of the goddess and the charge of the star goddess before I go lighting my candles. But because tonight is a night where I'm also doing my ritual for our Sabbath, well, I'll go ahead and do this and then light the candles. Okay. This is the Samhain Ritual Sabbath Invocation from Book of Shadows by Silver Ravenwolf. I've used this in my rituals, these, all of them that are in there for every Sabbath. I've used them since 2003 in all of my rituals, so I'm quite fond of them. Forest mystery, dark and deep, the doors between the worlds release. Loved ones, family, favored pets, to join me in this evening's feast. The birth of new, the death of old, I will this cycle to unfold. Each leaf that drifts upon the ground will bury all that is unsound, and in its place will rise anew the gift of love the whole year through. With harvest gold and autumn sun, I reap the best that I have done. And as the days grow shorter still, with longer nights and winters chill, I'll work to build a better place for every soul in human race. Wild autumn winds and crone's dark voice speak to me of wisdom's choice. Let me hear the words of fate so I know which path to take. Those of you who went before speak to me from crossroads door. Whisper words of loving care, let me know that you are there. And yes, I used to have all of these memorized, but since my seizure memory, I have to keep them written down now and look at them while I read them, but it's all good. Oh, and I have 2 candles in front of the goddess because I have my goddess candle, and then I have the black one to honor Hecate, because I don't feel like I have learned enough and gotten to the point where I can claim her as my matron, but I definitely feel like connection with her like that will eventually happen. I just feel like to try it too soon would be disrespectful. So I have a candle to honor her, but she's not really my matron yet, if that makes any sense at all. This is so weird, talking like this during ritual. Oh, and I have fucking long fake nails on. So, if I don't catch myself on fire, it'll be a miracle. I have a bad habit with doing that. On Samhain anyway, catching things on fire. My damn cauldron, my damn finger, it wouldn't surprise me. My whole altar on here, because of the cauldron, oh my goddess, it is terrible. So, yeah. And like I said, I will let all of these that I've just burned, I will let them burn completely down tonight. And then I will get new and do it all again next year. Oh yeah, that melted. That was my fingernail. Okay. Alright, and then this candle right here is to honor the waxing moon, or waning moon. And I have this one right here. Yes, it is in a double shot glass as a candle holder. I have it for Samhain. Excuse me. Alrighty then. Oh, and look at me knock the damn camera over, trying to get a bell that wasn't even on the same side. Ridiculous. Okay. I am here tonight to honor the season of Samhain, to honor my ancestors and those who came before me, to honor and give thanks to the waning moon, to say farewell to the god until he is reborn again on the winter solstice, and to welcome the energy of the crone goddess. And then everything I'm about to say right now comes from Dane McCoy's book, Sabbats. So if you like the sound of it or whatever, you can find it there. Blessed be the season of Samhain, the time of the wise crone goddess, the night of the death of the god, the night to celebrate the nearness of the spirit world. Oh, and since y'all don't know why I just went silent, at this point you stand and you think, like truly think and dwell on the meaning of the Sabbath. So that's what I was doing. All of my photos are downstairs, as you all know, and I'm going to light candles down there as soon as I'm done up here. I kind of do 2 parts to this now that I have my mantle altered. But anyway, so you're supposed to use photos for this, but like I said, I'll do that downstairs, but I can still. Okay. Focusing now. Sorry, y'all. Dearest loved ones, tonight the passing of our God makes the veil which separates us thin. Come now to my circle side and join the celebration. I know that I don't actually need to light a candle for you guys to find your way to me. Y'all may be silent with me, but I know that you're here. Hell, at this point, all of the spirits are silent with me. This is the only quiet sound I've ever had in my entire life because I put a block up when I first got pregnant without even knowing I was pregnant when a not-so-nice spirit came at me, and I just kind of lifted up. So I've heard absolutely no one this year, and it's been very lonely and kind of bumming me out. But anyway, back to my ancestors. Sorry, guys. You're welcome to join me. And this night is, after all, a night to honor each and every one of you. No, except for Oscar. You're not going to be, or Junior. You guys don't get to be honored. But everybody else. Oh yeah, I gotta do that. Putting them together, separating them. Alright. Let's try doing this without catching myself on fire. Okay. Here, so you can, I'll set this right here so that you can see it. Usually I keep them in my hand. Alright. That is my God and Goddess candle. Tonight, the goddess and God belong to separate worlds, divided by the thin veil which separates the world of the living from the land of the dead. And you blow out the candle of the God to signify his death. And then you move the candles as far apart as possible, which they're on opposite ends anyway, so. Blessed be the crone goddess, sorrowful in her mourning. Blessed be the aged God, beloved of the summer land. You may... And at this point, you stay in your circle as long as you want, reflecting or communing with your loved ones, or however you would like to do it. But I will now go on to... I forgot my day. Oh, man. Normally, I read the creation story at my Sabbats, and I totally forgot to do that when I opened this. It's how I open, so I guess there'd really be no point in doing it now. Damn it all to hell. Sorry, guys. Of course, I would forget something. Alright, let me wrap up this part of it. This is, as I said, very, very strange to be doing the ritual and talking like this. I don't even know how to feel about this. It's very odd. Okay. I just want to take a moment to honor aloud some of my family members that I will light candles for downstairs. I want to honor Grandma Betty and Aunt Helen, Aunt Becky, Mary Lee and Lawrence. I want to honor Barnett and Clarky. I want to honor Aunt Ree. Sorry, Aunt Ree. My God, I did not mean to forget you. My bad. I wasn't. I was working up to it. Definitely want to honor Aunt Ree. I want to honor John Courts, Aunt Ree's father, not brother. I'm trying to think of loved ones. I want to honor Lestat, my beloved kitty, who I hope has reincarnated multiple times since his death 12 years ago, but if not, I'm sure he's tearing up hell in little kitty heaven. I'm forgetting somebody. I can feel it. Who am I forgetting? I, of course, also want to honor all of the rest of my ancestors whose names I don't know or can't remember, or they're so far back I just don't know them. I want to honor those who have passed on, who do not have anybody living to honor them. I want to honor those who were taken senselessly to violence for any reason, but especially because of who they were. Be it that they were gay or black or, poor or whatever. I want to honor everybody on the other side that the world has kind of forgotten. Blessed be. And now that part of the ritual is done, and I will now do my ritual for the waning moon. Blessed Samhain. My beloved ancestors, you can continue to stay in the circle with me or stay around or whatever. Or you may go if you wish, whatever you want to do. You guys are all hard-headed as hell. I really can't tell you what to do one way or the other. I'm fully aware of that. Okay. Goddess in the kingdom of death. This is so out of order. Okay. In this world, the goddess is seen as the moon, the light that shines in darkness, the rain bringer, mover of the tides, mistress of mysteries. And as the moon waxes and wanes and walks 3 nights of its cycle in darkness, so it is said the goddess once spent 3 nights in the kingdom of death. For in love she ever seeks her other half, and once, in the winter of the year, when he had disappeared from the green earth, she followed him and came at last to the gates beyond which the living do not go. The guardian of the gate challenged her, and she stripped herself of her clothing and jewels, for nothing may be brought into that land. For love she was bound, as all who enter there must be, and brought before Death himself. He loved her and knelt at her feet, laying before her his sword and crown, and gave her the 5-fold kiss, and said, "Do not return to the living world, but stay here with me and have peace and rest and comfort." But she answered, "Why do you cause all things I love and delight in to die and wither away?" "Lady," he said, "it is the fate of all that lives to die. Everything passes, all fades away. I bring comfort and consolation to those who pass the gates, that they may grow young again. But you are my heart's desire. Return not, but stay here with me." And she remained with him 3 days and 3 nights, and at the end of the 3rd night she took up his crown, and it became a circlet that she placed around her neck, saying, "Here is the circlet of rebirth. Through you all passes out of life, but through me all may be reborn again. Everything passes, everything changes, even death is not eternal. Mine is the mystery of the womb that is the cauldron of rebirth. Enter into me and know me, and you will be free of all fear. For as life is but a journey into death, so death is but a passage back to life, and in me the circle is ever turning." In love he entered her, and so was reborn into life. Yet is he known as Lord of the Shadows, the Comforter and Consoler, Opener of the Gates, King of the Land of Youth, the Giver of Peace and Rest. But she is the gracious Mother of all things. From her all things proceed, and to her they return again. In her are the mysteries of death and birth, and her is the fulfillment of all love. And I read that, and only that, for the waning moon ritual. For the new moon ritual, I read it again, and this time I also read the charge of the goddess afterwards, so it's kind of a full circle deal. Yeah. Since that story talks about death and rebirth, I do it for both. I say it for both. Okay. This is the ending before the beginning, the death before new life. Now, on the ebb tide, the secrets of the shoreline are uncovered by the retreating waves. The moon is hidden, but the faintest of stars are revealed, and those who have eyes to see may read the fates and know the mysteries. The goddess, whose name cannot be spoken, naked, enters the kingdom of death. In the most vast silence and stillness, all is possible. I am here in the time of the crone to touch the deep power of the dark. She lies under all, she covers all, she is the teacher of mysteries, she is the motion behind form. She lies under all, she covers all, she is the teacher of mysteries, she is the motion behind form. She lies under all, she covers all, she is the teacher of mysteries, she is the motion behind form. She lies under all, she covers all, she is the teacher of mysteries, she is the motion behind form. She lies under all, she covers all, she is the teacher of mysteries, she is the motion behind form. And for those of you, you guys can't see, what I did there was I raised a cone of power, and I put it into the candle for the waning moon, and that is what I use to banish whatever I want to banish for that particular moon cycle. And that is, that part I will keep private. I will put that thought into the candle without saying it out loud, because I don't know, that's just getting a little too personal. I love you guys and all, but I wouldn't let you see me naked. Okay. Oh, and typically, for the waning moon, I do not, that is the one moon cycle that I don't light my, any of my candles for. I usually leave I do light the goddess candle, but the direction candles I don't normally do for this ritual, but because it's Samhain, that's why they're lit. And now I do a very brief, it's not a complicated meditation whatsoever, but it's the waning moon meditation that's also in the Spiral Dance by Starhawk. So, I'm going to go quiet for a minute. And that is that. Once I'll just do it instead of talking about it. Thank you all who attended me here and all who came to my circle. Stay if you will, go if you must, blessed be. Farewell, guardians of the watchtowers of the north. Thank you for watching over and protecting my circle. Stay if you will, go if you must, blessed be. Farewell, guardians of the watchtowers of the west. Thank you for watching over and protecting my circle. Stay if you will, go if you must, blessed be. Farewell, guardians of the watchtowers of the south. Thank you for watching over and protecting my circle. Stay if you will, go if you must, blessed be. Farewell, guardians of the watchtowers of the east. Thank you for watching over and protecting my circle. Stay if you will, go if you must, blessed be. The circle is open, but never broken. Okay, and now I will relight the God candle to let it burn all the way down as well. And that's it. Oh, sorry, y'all. Oh, yeah, my room is a disaster area, but I'm going to show y'all baby stuff. Look at all these clothes. This entire diaper bag is full of clothes. And this is the bassinet. My baby sister put it up, but she did something wrong, so she has to take it completely apart and put it back up again. And this is the stroller and car seat. Came together, and I love it. But yeah, my room. Oh, here's her bed set. Over here, I don't know if you can see it, but it's her bed set. Yeah, my room's trashed. Usually is. I'm going to try to talk to y'all. Wish me luck with this, alright? Okay, I hope that you can see me. I don't do selfies. I don't do this shit at all. But anyway, yeah, as I was saying when I was in circle, when I first got pregnant, I was laying here asleep, or almost asleep, and I looked up, and there was this very crazy kind of a chick that looks like she's, you know, on crack or heroin or meth or something very, very, very bad. And this really tall dude, and they were standing at the foot of my bed. And of course, I knew they were spirits. I knew they weren't, you know, physical. And I was just looking at him, and I got like this terrible fear that washed over me. And she looked fucking like insane. And she said, "This bitch isn't even interesting enough to kill." And then she came at me, like, lunged at me, and I threw up a circle of light around myself, and I had no idea I was pregnant yet. Yeah, I had none. Like, I felt like I was pregnant, but I had no confirmation of it yet, because I could have only been, like, 2 or 3 weeks. And I screamed, like, physically, not in my head, physically screamed, "Don't touch my fucking baby." And, after that, I guess I put up blocks that night between me and the dead people, and I have had 3 instances in 5 months where I have actually been able to hear anything, and I am just gonna leave them up until after the baby's born. I really, like, it isn't like I have anybody to, you know, talk to me about this. I don't know the protocol for talking to spirits while you're pregnant. I don't know how that could affect her. I don't know. So I'm just gonna leave the blocks up. Yeah, especially I hope they hold up during labor, because when you're sick or you're weak or whatever, something happens to your body physically that weakens you in some way, or mentally too, like, yeah. Severe depression can do this as well. But anyway, the blocks that you put up are not enough. You're not strong enough to keep them out. And especially being in a hospital, if that, you know, if I don't have my blocks up and keep them up, I could be completely bombarded by dead people while I'm trying to give birth. And nobody wants to hear that while you're going through the worst pain of your life. So, I hate hospitals, man. I hate them so badly. But anyway, shit. Hold on, I blanked out. There's something that I wanted to say and I was getting to it. Oh yeah, so this is the first Samhain I can remember in my entire life that I heard no one or nothing this entire time. And I kept waiting for it because, as I've said before, usually with Samhain,
your blocks, at least the last week, they don't matter. It's too strong, and they just keep coming and coming, sometimes worse than others. Well, there was nothing. And at first, I thought it would be a good thing, like, wow, I get to, go through this entire month in silence, fuck yeah. And the truth is, I didn't even know what to do with myself this past week. Like, the silence was insane. It was weird. But, yeah, I know I'm probably just being superstitious with the whole baby thing and the whole dead people thing, but I don't know. Like, nobody tells you the side effects of that. There is no bottle that tells you the side effects of that. Let's get last shot of my wonderful altar. You really can't. At fucking bed frame, man. That motherfucker has sat in my room since last year when we moved in. And I told my boyfriend, it's not gonna fit the bed because we had to get 2 twin-size box springs, and because we have a full-size bed, but the full-size box springs would not make it up our narrow stairs. And I told him, it's not gonna work. So he had to try it, and he did. And you see where it sits, right? That's where it's been for a fucking year. Drives me nuts. And if I could carry them down the stairs, you bet your booty they'd be down the stairs in the fucking basement. Yeah, I hope you guys had a beautiful, beautiful Samhain. I hope that it was just everything that you could hope for and so much more. Tomorrow I will do a spell or two to seal things that I want for the coming year. I thought about doing stuff pertaining to the baby, but then I think I'll wait until she's born to actually do all of that. I mean, like, protection for her in the womb, that's one thing, but, like, anything pertaining to her being outside of the womb, I feel like I should wait until she's outside of the womb. Yeah, so I'll do a couple of spells for what I want for the next year, and I may record those like I did this one. I know it seems so silly, me, turning the camera away from me. It's just, I don't know, I'm not there yet. You guys have no idea, this was such a big step for me to do this. But yeah, I hope that you have all had a beautiful weekend, and I will film my November 1st spell activity tomorrow. I love you guys. Blessed Samhain.